Now she's living in Florida. She didn't want any kind of crazy intro. She just went, just say my name. So ladies and gentlemen, Taylor J.
Hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Taylor and I am not a lesbian. I know all of this might say otherwise, but and there's nothing wrong with that. I love lesbians so much that I stole their entire identity. What I'm doing is what Gen Z calls queer baiting, where I dress up like a lesbian so that beautiful women like yourselves are nicer to me and to also deter fuck-ass men. It works. I don't just queer bait with my clothing, I also queer bait with my car. I drive a Nissan Xterra. Honk if you know what a Nissan Xterra is. That is the official car for mountain biking lesbians, which I know a lot about because I am not a local, I am from Idaho, originally. And my mother is in the crowd tonight, everybody. My mother is a 4th generation Idahoan, which makes me a 5th generation Idahoan, which makes us inbred. Sorry, Mom. She has a sister, cousin, mother, aunt who owns a funeral home about an hour outside the town I grew up in. Yeah, my Aunt Heidi is a mortician who lives in her funeral home and is also a dog breeder. And I was out there once visiting, and I was like, hey Aunt Heidi, can I see the puppies? She's like, yeah, go ahead, go into the bathroom on the door on the left, and I did. And there were puppies, and then there was an embalming table and an oven. And I mean, God, can you imagine? It's like, hey kids, we're going to Aunt Heidi's house. We got puppies in embalming rooms. We're gonna have some ice cream with Benadryl, and if you're lucky, you can put on the hazmat suit and sift through the ashes. If you're lucky. But no, my mother, she sent me out here to Florida for summer camp. So you are looking at High Point Retirement Community's newest camper. And I tell you what, it's hard being the new kid at camp when everyone else has been going there for so many more years. The women in the older girls' cabin, they are bitches. They're not nice. We had a high stakes gin rummy night the other night. I didn't know how to play, but I had some beginner's luck. So I walked out of there with a roll of dimes, 2 tchotchkes, and Nancy's Tylenol 3s. So, score. They did not like that. Because I woke up that night with a pair of dentures on each tit and an uncircumcised dick drawn on my forehead. It gets worse. I had a crush on a guy in the boys' cabin, but yesterday he died. So, R.I.P. Larry. The way you wore those dungarees got me real hot. No, but I get why she sent me out here. You know, I'm about to turn 28, and as a woman, that's about time they put you out to pasture. I had a good run. I'll see you guys in the next life, I guess. But, you know, I like living in Florida. I've come to be pretty fond of it, and I think that you guys have this whole rap of being crazy, right? The whole Florida man thing. Which I think is a little bit bullshit, because what about us? Ladies, what about us? I think we should get out there. I think we should get crazy. I think we should bop those bussies in the street. I think we should make love to the gators. And I think we should go burn down a pickleball court, you know? Let's show them what we got. I hate pickleball. Anybody else? God, I hate pickleball. There's nothing more gentrifying than pickleball. I was bicycling through a black community in Miami the other day, and I saw a bunch of white people playing pickleball, and I almost called the cops on them. I mean, what the fuck? Don't you know that that's where I smoke weed? Now, white people will move into minority communities and open up businesses and name them shit like wine and eggs. I hate that for us. Next day, there's a yoga studio across the street, full of the worst people you've ever met in your life, and one just overcompensating yoga instructor, like trying to teach you his own mantras, like, I was born with a receding hairline and warrior pose. My credit score is none of my ex-wife's business. guys, telling jokes is hard, you know? It's basically like I got up here and I promised you that I could do a backflip, you know? And for the next few minutes I stand here and I'm kind of like, I can do it. You guys are sitting there like, do it, do the backflip. Dance, monkey. I can do it, I can do the backflip. Anyway, y'all, my name is Taylor James. That's been my time. You guys have been a great audience. Give it up for your host.